everyone. How are you guys? I'm Prashant D'Souza and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm very excited to be here, and today the topic that we're going to cover is reading the Bible. It's my first vlog series, so be patient and I hope I'll do better from now on. All right. So, why did I choose this topic, reading the Bible? It's because I've already read the Bible 3 times, and I am currently pursuing my fourth time reading the Bible. So the first time I read the Bible, I was in the eighth or ninth standard, I think, to be precise. And I still remember how I got my first copy of the entire Bible. Okay, so till at that point, I had the New Testament with me. I think a lot of us will be having the New Testament. The New Testament, the Bible, for all the people who do not know, is divided into two main parts. Okay, the Old Testament and the New Testament. So in the New Testament, you will find all the lovely stories of Jesus, Jesus healing everyone, the birth of Jesus, and then Jesus healing everyone, and then Jesus dying for our sins, and he died, he gave us life for all. And then we have the Acts of the Apostles, and then a series of letters written by the apostles. So all of this is in the New Testament, and most of us have this New Testament at home. Some of the New Testament that we have also include the Psalms and the Proverbs. Okay, so this is something that I was always exposed to right from the time that I was very small. So I did enjoy a lot of reading because Jesus' stories are really lovely, and I did really have a knack of following. Say there used to be cartoons which would be shown on TV, so I always had this knack of following that. And in my school, I remember they had given a book on He Lives Amongst Us. Okay, it was a comic kind of, not a comic kind of a book. It was filled with the pictures, okay, of Jesus' stories. And when I read that, I really enjoyed reading that particular story of the Bible. So slowly and surely, I was getting more and more interested to learn more about the Bible. Now, when I was in Sunday school, my catechist or my Sunday school teachers always used to tell stories about David, about Moses, about Abraham. All these lovely stories that Moses climbed up a hill and God came to him in a mountain and all of that stuff. Okay, it was really, really exciting. But the problem was, in my New Testament Bible, I did not have those stories. So all these stories are part of the Old Testament. Okay, so the Old Testament is a very big book. Okay, so if you read, if I have to think about how big the Bible is, you can say it's these many pages. But if you see the New Testament is just this space, and that is why it's available with everyone because everyone enjoys reading the New Testament because it's we can relate so much to it. But not so much is known about the Old Testament, especially for the people, especially for children who are coming new to the Bible. Okay. So this is where my interest grew. I really wanted to know more about the Old Testament. I wanted to get my hands on the Bible. But for me, it was not so easy to get my hands on the Bible. First, it cost money, especially when I'm a child. I cannot, go and buy a Bible just because I want to. So I remember we were going to Bandra Fair, and on the to the feast of Our Lady on the Mount. So what happened was after we went for the mass, we were going through the fair, and in the fair there was a shop, okay, which was selling religious articles. So what I did was I saw this religious article. I saw this beautiful yellow book, okay, bright book. It's the Good News Bible. For those of you who have seen it, it's a bright yellow book, okay, and it was comprising of both the Old Testament and the New Testament. And I was so happy that I got to see it that I just asked my parents, "Can you please buy me that book? Okay, buy me that Bible. I really want it." Okay, and looking at my enthusiasm, looking at my faith overall, they went and they bought me that Bible. Okay, and they may have thought at that point that this child is wanting a Bible instead of all the toys in the market. But I think that was the best decision that I had done at that point. That I bought that Bible, and I was elated. I was very happy. And what happened was at that point, my journey started in the Old Testament, reading the Old Testament. So how was my reading experience? To be honest, very interesting, and I don't mean it in the right way or in a good way. To be frank, and the reason is because I started reading it as a novel, but in the middle it started becoming too technical for me. There were too many numbers, there were too many rituals to which I was not really connected, and I felt very bored. to be honest, in the middle of the Bible. So when we go over in more detail about the Bible, maybe I'll make a separate video over it, and then I'll share with you in detail what I mean exactly when I say this. But yeah, so I lost interest in the middle of the Bible, but for the sake of completing, I just wanted to reach that milestone of completing the Bible for the first time. So I just kept pressing on. I kept reading the Bible every day, read one chapter, two chapters a day. And then at the end of, I think, 1.5 year or so, it took me 1.5 year, okay? At the end of 1.5 year, I was able to finally complete the Bible. Out of 100%, maybe I had grasped say 10% of the Old Testament, and New Testament though I knew only. But yeah, the letters, the Revelation, the Book of Revelation, all of those stuff were new to me, and I got a good bunch, maybe 50% or 60% of the Bible then. So that was my first initial journey, and I'm sure that anyone who reads the Bible for the first time may be expecting stories of David, stories of Solomon to stand out, glittering gold. I'm sure that you will pass through this phase, which will be the confusion phase. You'll meet a God in the Old Testament who will be very different than what you expect. Than what Jesus had explained about the kingdom of heaven and God, how much He loves us, forgive 70 times 7. All of that will go out for a toss when you encounter the God of the Old Testament. So I was very confused how to reconcile the God of the Old Testament with the God of the New Testament. Why are they so different? I was so disgusted with actually the God of the Bible that I really thought that am I in the right religion? Am I really a good Catholic? Am I should I be a real should I be a Catholic? So those are the questions that I was grappling with at that time. But I kept persevering, and I think I've made very good progress. After 10 years, I read the Bible like 3 times, and I really understand it a lot more different than how I understood it for the first time. And the reason I understand it better now is because I took the time to read it again and again, and to go over it, to go over the parts which were confusing to me, to go over the parts which were very difficult to me. And the easiest thing to do whenever anyone faces such challenges is to dig into it deeper. Okay, when you dig into it deeper, you try to listen to other people what they had to say about those difficult passages, what they had to say about the God of the Old Testament, how they felt about Him. And believe me, if you encounter this journey, if you embark on this journey, you will feel a lot much better. You will definitely come to a better understanding of who Yahweh is. Okay, who Yahweh was for the Israelites and who Yahweh is to you. Okay, and how God relates to each one of us. So I will definitely make another video on the Bible based on your comments and suggestions. And I hope that I've given you a brief glimpse about my experience of and how possibly your experience will be of the Bible when you read it for the first time. But I encourage everyone to read the Bible at least one time so that you get started on this journey, and definitely you will come back to the Bible one more time to read it. And I think your understanding and your knowledge of the Bible will only go forward. Okay, so I hope this has been an interesting video for you and an interesting blog, and I hope to keep on doing more with your blessings, with God's blessings. I hope that I can share my knowledge of the Bible with all of you. Thank you, and God bless.